Today is July 21st, 2024, and this is our weekly update on the ongoing war between Israel and the Hamas terror organization in the Gaza Strip. So, hello, my friends. This is Akiva Gersh with Israel in 5, where we give you everything Israel in 5 minutes. Please like and subscribe. And if you have any questions or want to keep the conversation going, please do so below in the comments. The war is continuing, obviously, in the Gaza Strip against the Hamas terrorist organization, and Israel is continuing to make more and more successful advances into the dismantling and the destroying of Hamas in the south, in the center, and in the north of the Gaza Strip. We are now over 9 months into this war, and Israeli soldiers continue to fight in the Gaza Strip bravely and tirelessly. But we know that while we keep saying that this is a war between Hamas and Israel, there are multiple fronts to this war. We've talked extensively about the ongoing fighting since October 8th in the north between Israel and the Hezbollah terrorist organization. Right? We know that they started the fighting against Israel, the firing of thousands and thousands of rockets into Israel, against Israel on the second day of the war with Hamas in the Gaza Strip, taking full advantage of the situation to achieve their goals, which, just like Hamas, is to destroy the Israeli state and to kill Jews. And Israeli soldiers have been also fighting tirelessly and consistently and continuously on the border with Lebanon, with Hezbollah in the southern part of Lebanon. Unfortunately, they meaning Hezbollah, are also successful in reaching targets in Israel and continue to strike areas all across the north lately, both causing damage to infrastructure in the north, as well as causing many fires because of the dryness now that we're in the summer months. So those two fronts are continuing in the Gaza Strip against Hamas and against Hezbollah in and along the Lebanese border. But the big news for the last few days, of course, is the attack against Israel by the Houthis, the Iranian-backed terrorist organization in Yemen. Since the beginning of the war, they have fired over 200 explosive-laden military drones and missiles at Israel, most of them being knocked down by the US and some by Israel as well. But just a couple of days ago, in the night between Thursday and Friday here in Israel, at 3 a.m. Friday morning, a drone that was launched from Yemen that traveled around 2,000 miles all the way across Egypt reached the port, the coastal city of Tel Aviv, came in from the sea, from the Mediterranean Sea, and hit a building, hit an apartment, killing one man, 50 years old, and injuring many others. It was the first time that a military drone launched by the Houthis in Yemen actually hit a target in Israel and caused death. And as you might already know, and if you don't, it's important to know, Israel retaliated on Yemenite soil just yesterday, striking a very important port in Yemen, a port that is used by the Houthis to bring in lots and lots of military equipment, including rockets and missiles, given to them by Iran. So this is not just a neutral, innocent port. This is a major port that funds and supports the Houthi terrorist organization and their terrorist activities. Israel hit them very hard, causing massive explosions. And it is clear that this is a sign, as Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said himself in a speech shortly after, that this is a sign that whoever harms Israel and whoever harms Israelis, they better watch out, because Israel will reach in to attack them back. Lots of things happening here now. There's basically, and there has been, right, with the Houthis, 3 fronts, but this is an escalation in the war in the front with the Houthis. So we have the war in the Gaza Strip against Hamas. We have the war in Lebanon against Hezbollah, and we have this front with the Houthis. In the coming days, we'll see what will be, if there will be a reaction from them, and how this might escalate into something even bigger. As always, we are praying for the return of the hostages. We are praying for the well-being of the soldiers, and we are praying for the complete dismantling and defeat of these Iranian-backed terrorist organizations that are not only harming Israel, but are harming the world. We continue to thank you for your prayers and your support and your thoughts. All the best and be well.